This guy has been in my collection for a while now, but I finally have time to actually unbox it and play with it. This is a 1/6 scale Ultraman suit version 7.3. It comes from Dimension Studio and also Eastern Models, and yes, this is a official licensed product by Suburaya themselves. So what's so great about this figure? Well, number one, this is a 1/6 figure. It is not a model kit. There is a model kit for the Ultraman suit version 7.3 coming up very soon, but this is not it. This is an actual 1/6 scale figure with die cast parts. So the Ultraman suit version 7.3 actually has quite a lot of die cast metal parts across all its armor, and that's one of the reasons why I actually got it. The amazing paint finish is one of the reasons why I immediately pre-ordered this kit when it was made available for order. As you can see from the glossy candy red finish, I just couldn't resist, right? When I first saw this kit, I pre-ordered it straight away on Toy Panic's website. Now, first thing first, let's talk about gimmick. You can actually put small button cells inside the head of the Ultraman suit version 7.3 and also on its chest, which allows it to light up the LED parts on the eyes and also on the timer for the chest timer as well. In terms of articulation, well, to be very frank, it is quite limited. There are some gimmicks such as the opening flap at the back to reveal more details of the thrusters of Ultraman suit version 7.3. But other than that, in terms of articulation, I wouldn't say it is that bad. It is good enough. The one thing I do need to note here is the joints are seriously very tight. Good for some people, bad for some, but overall this kit, it's very heavy. I know I keep calling it a kit because it's built like a model kit, but it's actually still a 1/6 figure. And I'm going to show you here how you can actually review the chest to put up the two small button cells. Now the moment you put in those small button cells on the chest and on the head as well, you will get to see the glorious LED, and I have to say the LED lights on the eyes and on the chest is seriously very bright. Unfortunately, you can't change the timer to a blinking red like what we've seen before, so it only has a white color LED light on the chest, and the eyes light up pretty bright as well. The only downside is that it uses a very small button cell. It is not your regular LR44 or 43, so you might have to scout around for this tiny button cells. Now in terms of weaponry, it comes with the two wide shots, EX rifles, and also the two katana as well. And luckily, Dimension Studios and also Eastern Models have included that 4 small button cells for us to actually put into the kit. In terms of the wide shot, I have to say the detail is pretty good. It has a matte sort of a finishing, and I really like how the decals and the clear parts, as you can see here, the red color parts is in both the wide shot and also the EX rifle. The only downside, well, there are some little bit of nut marks that they didn't clean probably on the weapon, so for those of you who are a little bit of OCD, you might actually see that. Now in terms of the katana, well, it's not die cast, but I really like the finishing on the scabbard and also on the katana as well. So there's like gun metal finishing. It's not glossy, but I think it looks great enough for this guy. So here's how Ultraman suit version 7.3 looks like when he's holding the wide shot on one arm and also the katana on the other. I have to say the wide shot weapon part is actually quite heavy, but Dimension Studio actually managed to find a trick to actually insert it into the arm, which I'm not going to show here. You have to actually see the figure manual by yourself to actually hold the weapon without, making it loose or coming off from the arm itself. The other cool part is if you actually put all the weaponry on top of the Ultraman suit 7.3, as you can see here with the rifle attachment at the back, it is actually quite spectacular. I really dig how Ultraman suit 7.3 fully loaded looks like, together with that bright gummy drop red color finish, which is what I really like. Now for those of you who have seen the anime before, you probably know that, hey, you put the AX rifle wrongly. And I think that's one of the small nitpick I have with the Mission Studio and also Eastern model. The instruction manual included with the figure, it's not exactly very detailed. So there are some parts where you actually have to figure out how to actually attach a certain weapon or certain parts, a certain armor as well. And I just couldn't for my life figure out how to actually attach the rifle according to the manual. But all in all, I think this is a worthy investment. The plant model kit is coming out in the next few months. We are actually getting a sample of the plant model kit very soon, so we'll be sharing our WP build with you once we have it. But if you can't wait and you don't have time to actually build a 1/6 scale model kit and you just want something with die cast with an awesome detail finish as what you've seen here, I would definitely recommend getting this guy right now. This is the die-cast model of the Ultraman suit version 7.3, fully loaded. It comes with 2 white shots, 2 katana, 2 EX rifles, and to be very frank, I think for the price that they're charging for this is actually quite a steal. I'll put the links down below. I think you can still order this from some shops, and also Toy Panic could still have some stocks left, so go and get this, guys. Definitely worth getting. Ultraman suit version 7.3. A big thank you to Toy Panic for helping me to secure this guy online. And for those of you who are new to our channel, hey, please consider subscribing to our channel, and we can't wait for season 2 to come out on Netflix for the Ultraman anime as well, right? Let us know what you think of this 1/6 figure and hear you sound off in the comment section down below.